Hello to my fellow Disney fan, I'm your host, Dingus, and today I'll be talking about whether or not I think EJ and Gina are going to get together in Season 2, but also why I think there might be a love triangle happening. So, at the end of Season 1, we found out that EJ was the one that bought the ticket for Gina to come back to see the show and ultimately be in the show of High School Musical. Now, they also had a little thing where they went to prom together, and that was cute and everything, and that was great. So overall, at the end of the season, when everything is said and done, in the season finale, when Season 2 is over, do I think EJ and Gina are going to be together? Yes. However, I don't think it's going to be that simple as this season goes on. Now, if you've seen my other videos about High School Musical, the musical series, you know that I firmly believe that Nene is going to go to the other school, leaving Ricky alone. He still has Big Red, but leaving Ricky alone at East High to do the musical. Now, if you saw my video breaking down who I think the cast is going to be for Beauty and the Beast, I'm not going to say it all, so you can check that out if you want to, but you know that I think Ricky is going to end up being the Beast, and Gina is going to end up being Belle. I put EJ as Gaston because EJ just fits Gaston so perfectly, there's no way they're not going to cast him as Gaston. I think it would be interesting to see him as the Beast, and I think it would be cool to see Ricky not be the lead this time because he was the lead in Season 1, but you just don't miss out on that opportunity to have EJ as Gaston. But because of that, because I think Gina's going to be Belle, Ricky's going to be Beast, and EJ is going to be Gaston, and there's already a little bit of precedent for Gina and Ricky, I think there's going to be a bit of a love triangle there. Now, I don't think Ricky is going to have any feelings towards Gina. I think Ricky is going to be 100% loyal to Nene. I think he's going to FaceTime her every day to go back to Season 1 when he didn't FaceTime her at all during the 1 month that she was at camp. So I think him and Nene are going to be fine. But what I think is going to happen is I think EJ is going to see Ricky and Gina working together as Belle and the Beast during this musical, and I think EJ is going to think that something's up between them. And I think EJ is going to realize at the beginning of the season that he does have feelings for Gina. At the end of Season 1, we saw Gina kind of give EJ that look, so I think Gina definitely has at least started to develop feelings for EJ. However, I don't think they're fully there yet, and because of, the previous season, because we know Gina, at least for a little bit, had a little bit of feelings for Ricky, I think that's still going to be there, and I think there's still going to be that kind of chemistry between them when it's Belle and the Beast, but I don't think she's fully going to like Ricky anymore. But I think the main problem, I guess you can call it, between EJ and Ricky is no longer going to be Nene, because they're together. Ricky and Nene are together now. EJ's over Nene. But I think the main problem between them is going to be the fact that Ricky and Gina are working so close together, and EJ is going to be jealous of that. Now, I also have another thing that I want to talk about in another episode regarding EJ and Ricky, because there's something I saw online that I think is really interesting to think about and kind of adds to this and kind of adds a new dynamic to this if that ends up being true, the theory ends up being true. So stay tuned for that. But at the end of the day, I think it's definitely going to happen between Gina and EJ. I think it's a foregone conclusion. I think it's also going to be pretty cool. I think people are going to hate to root for them in a way because at least I'm not a fan of EJ. I don't think a lot of people are fans of EJ. And I'm still not a fan of Gina. She's kind of warming up to me, but I'm still not a massive fan of her. So they would be the couple of people that you don't like, but you're happy they're a couple because that way they're not going to try to ruin anything else. Like once EJ and Gina are together, then there's nothing they can do to break up Nene and Ricky. So it's totally fine. I think that's kind of what they're going to end up being in the future. But I think that throughout these next, I don't know, maybe 10 to even all 12 episodes, there's going to be some kind of love triangle, or quote-unquote love triangle. Not full-on love triangle, because Ricky's not going to have any feelings towards Gina, but a pseudo-love triangle between Ricky, EJ, and Gina. But what do you think? Do you think this is a good theory? Do you think it's not a good theory? Let me know in the comment section down below. And also, let me know in the comments anything you want me to talk about on the next video of High School Musical, the musical series. I have like 1 or 2 more video ideas for this show, and then after that, I'm blank on ideas. I'm running out of ideas, so if there's anything that you think I can make a video on, any topics, anything, just let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll make sure to make it a video in the future. And if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss any of my future High School Musical, the musical series videos every other day at 7 p.m. Eastern. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you next time.